it's an attitude. It's an attitude toward management, toward life that says the cup is half full, not half empty. But I think the real notion behind what we've tried to do at FIU is to say it's not you come and be an entrepreneurship major, you get a degree in entrepreneurship, because it's entrepreneurship for what? In what? If you're an artist, somebody's got to buy your art.
Right.
If you're a lawyer, most lawyers are going to end up in private practice. Most accountants, some 80% of all accountants, will be in solo practice. How do you start and manage your practice? We can teach you to be an accountant, but nobody really teaches you how to start an accounting practice. So we took a slightly different view at FIU, and we said, everybody, so many of our students are going to have careers, but how do they start and manage their own career when increasingly in this world they're going to probably be running their own career businesses, their own businesses as self-employed people, or as a part of a small group.
So it sounds like the challenge, it sounds like the challenge might be, how do you teach the school of hard knocks?
It's not easy, but we're trying. Part of it's putting people in classes where they actually have to do it. We actually have a business plan competition where we actually have some seed money that comes up. We are tied to the New World Angel Group, which we in fact we provide the home here in Miami for the New World Angels. We're trying to bring people so that if students have good ideas to launch, that we can put them in front of people who can fund them. We're also working with professional associations to try to help them better understand how to deal with those issues. We're doing a program, for example, on how to train directors for privately held companies, boards of directors. We know that the Oxley-Sarbanes law has changed so much how public companies are managed, but it's also having
private sector
it's also having a huge impact on private sector, and nobody's training those people. So we're launching those kinds of programs as well.
Great. Well, it sounds like you have a lot of information on entrepreneurship. I'm here today with Dr. Alan Carsurd with the Entrepreneurship Center at FIU. Stay tuned for more information after this break.
There is really only one boy. One girl. One tree. One forest. One deep, dancing ocean. One mountain calling. One handful of sand through our fingers. One endless sky overhead, and one simple way to care for it all. Please visit earthshare.org and learn how the world's leading environmental groups are working together under one name, EarthShare. One environment, one simple way to care for it.
Hi, I'm Whitney Belker, and welcome back to Miami's Global Connection. Dr. Carsurd, how would you define the characteristics of an entrepreneur?
I love soft pitches, Whitney. My background is as a psychologist, so obviously one of the things I've studied in this field is what are the characteristics of entrepreneurs. I think surprisingly, most people think of entrepreneurs as highly competitive people. And in actuality, successful entrepreneurs are far more cooperative, much more team players, because if you're really talking about building a high-growth company, one that's going to grow and provide employment and is going to produce real wealth, it requires a team, and that requires cooperation. I think the other big dimension is this notion of willingness to learn new and different things. I lovingly say I'm a clinical professor of management or professor of industrial engineering, and I've had a course in neither. I was trained as a psychologist. And people say, but Alan, how can you be an engineer? And I'm saying, very simply, I learn new things. I'm willing to go out and study. And I think that's really what you have to look at when you look at an entrepreneur, because you're going to have to learn